So quick story time, right? I'm gonna try not to make it too long. So I'm like in third, fourth grade or whatever, and I had these pair of Air Maxes, Nike Air Maxes. So it's a boy in my class that I started, being cool with, hanging out with in the class, things like that. And he take a liking to him. And this is why kids at a young age don't deserve really nice things until they actually have the knowledge of appreciating and knowing what they really have. Because he asked me to trade shoes with him, and I remember he had on like Reeboks. I can't remember which kind, but he had on Reeboks at the time. So he asked me to trade shoes with him, and me just being a kid, being young and naive, and not knowing that, no offense, but my shoes cost way more than his. I'm like, okay, yeah, we can trade shoes, it's cool. And dude wasn't like, poor or nothing like that. At least to my knowledge, he wasn't. He just took a liking to my shoes and wanted to trade shoes. So after school, I would go to YMCA for a little while until my mom would pick me up, hang out there for a little while until she would come. So we done traded, and all day it didn't hit me up until that moment, like, I'm going to get seen wearing the wrong shoes. She's going to notice that I'm not wearing the shoes that I left with this morning. Now I'm just sitting there panicking, worried out my mind of what's going to happen. Or 9 times out of 10, I knew what was going to happen. I was going to get a lecture and things like that. And, as a kid, when you're in trouble, how like time just like fly by when you're in trouble for whatever reason. So before I know it, my mom comes to pick me up, and she's telling me grab my stuff or whatever. Or I think one of the counselors or whatever, they was like, your mom's here. I try to walk outside as if like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Thinking she's not finna notice. She noticed off the rip, bro. So now, I'm hearing from her, about how wrong it was, and all day, that whole day, I couldn't go play outside at all. She kept me inside. So now it's the next day, and she's gonna make me return the shoes back to the boy and get my shoes back. She came into class and everything. And to no surprise, he actually was wearing them the next day as well. So in front of the whole class, I brought his shoes that we traded off with in a bag and gave them back to him, and he gave it back to me in front of the whole class. After that, everything proceeded as normal. I don't think nothing crazy happened. Pretty sure me and him didn't hang out no more after that, or I ended up going to another school or something like that. But yeah, just one of those moments of just appreciating things, because you never know what you really got at the time.